You guys, today we have a very interesting topic to dissect, and we have the Soti Mama, Soti Special of YouTube. The
Soti
one
Mama,
and only.
Soti Special, Soti Spicy,
Soti Sprinkles,
sugar
Soti
sprinkles,
Light,
sprinkles,
Soti everything
Yes,
nice.
I light up your world.
Yes, I mean, like Soti. They said the intro is too long ago.
How do you say? I was just about to ask, how do you say that?
As in every video. But yeah, we have Soti here to talk about a very interesting topic. But first of all, if you're not subscribed to Soti's channel, please go and subscribe. She's a YouTuber. You enjoy her content.
Thank you
if you
very
enjoy
much.
our content as well, okay? So that was how we saw one lady on the internet. I don't even know this lady's name. And she was talking about, she's on The View. Is it The View they call them or what?
On the internet.
On the internet. She was talking about how her house help slaps her child, okay?
One of my help slapped my daughter. I just heard my oldest child crying, Mommy, and I ran downstairs. What's going on? So she's like, Auntie, I'm like, okay, it's program. What happened? Peace. Peace then told me what happened. So there's a rule in my house. iPad, certain time for iPad. At that moment, it was not time for iPad. She told Elizabeth, take away from the iPad, put it down. She didn't answer her. Several times, back and forth in the room. She left her for a few minutes. Came back again, you still on the iPad. Of course, as an adult, she took it from her. In anger, as she was walking out of the room, in anger, my daughter got up. Obviously, she was upset, and I pushed the door. And the door now almost hit the auntie, and she also hit her head on the wall. Said immediately, I said that was fantastic because it was the right at the right moment. One of my help slapped my daughter. I just had.
And the girl got angry. That the child got angry and pushed the door, right? And the door almost hits the help, and the help almost hits her head. I don't know how that almost even entered the equation, but almost, and then the help in turn slaps the child. And when the child replied to the mother was like, "Yes, good for you. It was the right action at the right time."
Clap
okay,
for the help, yeah.
And we're all mothers here. We all have kids. We all have helps. And yeah, I think we're the best people to actually come and say what we think.
Yeah.
Who do we start from? Who has the less temperament to start? Who will not start with shouting?
We actually start with you saying, yeah, you want our help.
Fuck you both.
I've introduced.
I'm going to start with shouting, okay?
Okay.
No, so, but the thing is, right, for me, this thing now has so many layers now.
Yeah.
I'm going to divide it into 3 because I'm a logical thinker.
Wow.
You understand? I'm going to divide it into 3. The first fault I see here is that the girl told you what almost happened, which there is really no proof. Of, because you didn't say, oh, you checked the camera or you asked your daughter. That's number 1. Number 2, you did not hear your daughter's side. You did not hear any other person's side. You just took the child's, the help's word
for it.
And also number 3 is the fact that the help basically did what you are shouting on your child or what you let them beat your child for.
Exactly.
You understand? Out of anger, your child banged the door. Out of anger, they helped slap the child. She's not right.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
If I have to forgive one person, I'm forgiving the child.
The child because she's a child.
Their kids,
Yeah.
they keep misbehaving. So for me, yeah, that's the 3 layers. So I'm not letting people dissect it. So again, the one is what was the first one again?
I forgot.
No, the first one was the help was the one that said what happened. There was no.
there's only
Said
one
what
story,
happened.
one point
story,
of
you
view.
didn't cross-check, you didn't check camera, nothing. You didn't ask the other party involved.
Yeah.
Because clearly, it might be a different story. And then lastly, the help also reacted in anger.
Yeah.
Anger that, they beat your child for.
Yeah.
It's almost like you stone me, I stone you back. And then you say the person that stoned second is correct.
It's correct, yeah.
That's basically it. So you guys, you can. I pass the mic now.
Yeah.
As I received the mic. Personally, I just feel that I have boundaries in my home, and nobody for any reason is crossing those boundaries.
Yeah.
I know our parents were quite different, where they were allowing people to do anything to us, teachers, anybody can be laying their hands on you. But me, you can't lay your hands on my children. Slapping her point was that, slapping her at that point was the right punishment at that point. No. If something like that happens, you bring it to me. and we'll talk about it, and the correction that happens after will still be effective.
Yeah.
Not that you must use fire for fire and slap. What if as she slapped your daughter out of anger, she hurt her eye? Something else happened. You are just thinking that, oh, you are meting out punishment at the time it happens. So okay, she's right. I feel
like it's something about social media validation. She feels like, okay, you know how people say things like, people don't beat their kids anymore. No, not me. I will beat. Like we should clap for you and give you a
exactly.
Even if anybody's beating anybody, it should be me.
Doesn't mean we don't discipline our
children.
Yes,
like
exactly.
you should not. Yes, I don't agree.
The action was just the timing, especially the timing, like Suti said, is so wrong because you still acted out of anger. And do not discipline my kids out of anger.
For me, don't do it for me
at all.
But especially not out of anger, because you can make mistakes. You can find them. It can go wrong.
Yeah. And where do you start telling me sorry from?
Clearly.
Yeah. Do you know, for me, I even say, okay, my own is also 3 things somehow.
Yes.
The first one is that don't ever discipline my child for me. Like, it is not your place.
Yeah.
Even when my husband is disciplining my kids, he used to pay me. The other day he even said it, that
I'll be like, oh, my body be doing like this.
Ordinary talk, he will
the
talk.
way he said your husband disciplining your kids. On our kids.
Yes, so do you understand?
He was saying that anytime he's talking to them, but I'll just come out. I'll come and stand there.
Yes, I do that.
I'm trying not to interfere, let me watch, please. Don't keep my children for me.
It gets so bad that my husband now, maybe when he shouts on the only shout to, I'll be crying. I want to go. He not say, Nello, just sit, just stay with me, just stay here. Don't go. Stay.
I can't.
I was there like, no, I'm gonna tell my child sorry.
Exactly. So imagine now someone that, first of all, I don't know where you came from. I don't know what counts as discipline where you came from.
Yeah.
You're not even a disciplined person yourself. I'm even managing you. I'm managing you and your nonsense upbringing. You now want to come and now discipline my child because you have that opportunity. Many of the times, what they're trying to do is actually bully your child. It's not even discipline. They're not coming from a place of love. They're coming from a place of, this child is annoying me. I want to show the child pepper.
Do you know the funny thing? Do you know, they beat all of us growing up, right? And I can tell you for sure that is not an effective way of raising a child.
A child, yes, exactly.
A lot of people go to have fear for their parents.
Yes.
Not like, they are not doing things, not because... Or there is that fear. That's what
fear,
the relationship you want your
yes.
kids to have with anybody. And also, there are other punishments that are more effective than instant slap.
Yeah, exactly.
You see that tablet that they took for you and you're crying?
You seized it.
Yes.
Like, as I'm talking to you now, it's not up to 2 months I seized my son's tablet. I was supposed to give him back in October. He was now naughty again last week, so I moved it to January. And when I give people punishment, I mean it.
You just stick to it,
months, he has not used it, and he has not died.
Exactly. He will move on. He'll find other ways.
Use their tablet, and I also banned him from using their own. And he has not died. He's playing with other toys.
Yeah.
So that for me is more effective as a punishment, because that thing is something you don't need. It's a want.
Yeah.
It's a want. So you're okay without it. So you see when he gets that. I told him that if he behaves and passes his exam extremely well this holiday, then maybe I will pity him and give him a tablet. But you see that when he gets that thing back,
he will appreciate it.
He will not behave like that again. But see that instant slap, they'll do it next week. You slap
again. Yeah.
You continue.
The thing, if I'm even having an issue with is that you are celebrating this nanny or domestic staff or house help for slapping your child when you and that house help have issues.
Yeah.
How does she react?
Do you know, that was my other point. Yeah.
How does she react?
Yeah.
Do you clap for yourself when she's rude to you? You slap her back and all? Because the thing is, the thing that I'm seeing here is a woman that thinks that it's okay to let other people hit her child.
Yes.
Because where do you even draw the line? Somebody
for
that
a good reason.
Yeah.
Yes, one. Two, somebody that probably has angst against you. You have probably had issues with her in the past.
Yeah.
She's probably carrying you in mind because you don't know what this helps. A lot of these helps, you don't know what they're thinking about. You don't know how they're planning for you or whatever. You now say it's right that this person who has access to your children did the right thing. What happens the next time?
Yeah, where's the line?
Where do you draw the line? Because next time she will carry cane and flog her.
Yes.
That's what will happen.
Or grind pepper and put in her eye.
Exactly.
It might even be by mistake or injure her.
Yes.
You don't. And
for me, another thing I even said, I think I even commented it there, is that the moment you slap my child, that's if for some reason I even live in my house, because I've always told my house, and that's my first rule. If you slap my child, I will throw you out from upstairs. Not even that you leave by the front door. I will fling you from upstairs. But if for some reason, let's say
I want so dramatic.
No, but seriously, because I know how. I know.
You've been through abuse.
Abuse, yes. You won't be able to tolerate.
It's abuse. A lot of us went through abuse.
Thank you.
Secondary school teachers that are flogging you in public, removing you in front of assembly, flogging you, wounding you. They'll tell you, they'll pour water on your body and tell you that your body should be wet, and they'll be flogging you. And then parents were saying, yes, you're disciplining my child for me.
What's the meaning of that?
So people are sadistic. You will carry your sadistic nature and go and pour on my child, and I'm clapping for you in public and saying yes, it was at the right time.
Exactly.
Because of what? You try to blank the door.
I'll fling you out.
I will beat you first if I fling you.
You won't pass down upstairs.
I cannot fight.
But you know what? If for some reason
I know I won't do all that.
Yeah.
You just go.
No, you leave my house.
But that's what I'm saying, that if for some reason I even live in my house, like let's say I don't know, I live in my house.
Maybe you beg.
Then that means that you have told me that anytime you offend me, I should slap you. Because these girls offend me a lot.
You made I literally use it this morning. Like I use it a lot. If I keep telling people, if I actually treat you the way you
deserve,
yes,
my children,
you will not be happy.
Exactly.
A lot of times you won't be happy.
No.
Yeah.
If I even treat you the way I treat my own children too,
you will not be happy. Thank you. Something I always say
actually
too.
discipline them well.
Yeah.
And I remove eye and ignore things when it comes to adults, because you know when it's another person's child, it doesn't always
yes,
exactly.
Yeah.
So I just avoid it. I've never raised, you see this my hand, on another person's child in my whole life.
Exactly.
And I never will.
And I never
Both
will.
my sister's kids, my kids' cousins, nephews, my nieces, whoever it is, I've never ever.
Yeah.
Because once you cross that line,
yes,
there's no going back.
You stop.
There's no going back. You do it again.
And I also
And
behave like that because I don't want you also touching my kids.
Yes,
Just
exactly.
Tell me.
Yes.
So for me, if you feel like beating is an appropriate punishment for misbehaving, that means every time you do something to me in my own house, I say help, I should be slapping you, I should be beating you, I should be flogging you. Like, and I don't do that. So why do you want to now do the same thing to my child? So I always tell them that, see, don't even go there.
These are kids.
Thank you.
Just act up.
Do you know
They will always be naughty. Like, they will outgrow it eventually.
Yeah.
I keep saying this.
Yes.
So just I keep telling
Find
you, you're the
alternative
adults
ways.
here. Find a better way.
Don't react out of
That
anger.
tablet, you can even collect
It's
that
easy
tablet
to say.
and say,
Yes,
and
I
I
know.
know,
Collect that tablet,
because
even for when you report.
yeah.
No, actually no. I've had people come to my house, my kids' cousins, and they are naughty. There's one particular one that was so naughty, but I said, I've had people come to my house, my kids will be riding bicycle and they will bite my children, push them down. If I do not slap you then, trust me. You need to have self-control when you're dealing with other people.
Yes.
The reason why I said this,
and if their mom don't want to treat
they don't
them
come to my house again.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So
yourself.
it's the same thing we're saying.
No, the reason why I'm even saying that it's a bit difficult because we were raised with that. So we need to unlearn reacting in anger. Because I know that sometimes too, for me personally, I do that. But even that's not even my point in all of this. So we are forgetting that, or maybe I'm not forgetting, we are not addressing the fact that this woman went on national television to shame her daughter.
Exactly.
Because her daughter's friends will watch this thing.
Watch it, yes.
She too, she will watch this thing.
And the teachers will watch it and be like,
yes,
okay,
yes.
your mother likes it.
That's it. So we
The
need
mother
to,
does
in
not
this
mind it.
internet
So,
age.
in fact, the teacher now,
Yes.
even the littlest thing the daughter does,
Yes.
and she's very stubborn mouth.
Yes,
and you
have placed a label on your child.
On your child, yes.
Yes,
And
without
you know,
even realizing.
And you know, aside even what people will do to your child, it now means that my child will now be scared to even tell me when something goes wrong.
And she's no longer
Because
safe.
yes, because you support
you
you.
feel like
You've put a
you
problem
support-
online.
You support
Yes,
the person.
Exactly.
You just heard a story, you just took the person's side. So that's why even my kids now, whenever they, and I know that they are wrong, I even know, because children, they always misbehave. That one is
always
normal.
ask them for their
Yes,
side
even
of the
Bible
story.
says, it said that foolishness abounds in the heart of a child. So
Yes,
that one is
I
normal.
agree.
Well, yes, now,
you
it
always
abounds.
support with Bible.
yes, because
we
let's-
always support things with
yes,
Bible
let's
on
know
this
that
channel.
this thing, even Bible,
We are women of God.
Bible
Yes.
says, how you talk about
foolishness
again?
abounds in the heart of a child. As in foolishness abounds.
And
like
the rod of correction drives it out.
yeah, thank you.
That's the full.
That's it.
Full verse.
So I understand
Hey,
that
now
one.
know this verse.
So I understand that one. So when you bring when my children come to even report, and I know that this child is wrong, right? I will still ask the child what happened.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened. Even when they're because sometimes my house try to say, hey, but auntie, I'll say, no, relax. Let her say her. You said your own, okay. Let her say her own. Sometimes my child will say nonsense. I know what she's saying is nonsense, but at least I give her that listening ear to just tell me her own.
Exactly.
She know that she can always come.
And then when you know that she's lying, you address the lies. You address everything there at the point. Because children will deliberately manipulate you, and they'll be naughty, and we know that.
They manipulate the parents a lot.
Yes,
Now,
exactly. So we know. And we know that she probably it's possible that she was actually kind of rude and all of that.
Yes.
But that the issue is that was that the appropriate punishment?
Nah.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
And was it enough that your mother will come and tell everybody that this is how they deck my child? And I say, yes, thumbs up for decking my child. No.
Sorry. Seriously, you have to protect your kids. I always say that mothers and parents, we are like the first. You shouldn't bully your child. You shouldn't be your child's bully, because the world will bully your child. Your world will try. So you don't add to it, Biko. I beg.
And you know, the thing you're even saying, something that we are trying to raise confident children. We were some of us were very timid because of all the abuse and the beating and all of that. But if you are publicly taking the side of the domestic staff, exactly. Tomorrow, when she actually legit starts abusing your child, which avenue does she have to come and speak?
Nowhere. No avenue.
There's nothing.
And whatever the help says, you have to just take it, because you
yes.
Tomorrow she'll start seeing shaggy. She will chase that girl, but she will not come out again.
And it affects other forms of relationship. It's not even.
She will not come and
tell
the world.
Yes.
She will not come and tell the world. She will learn the lesson in secret.
And the thing is that it's not the dynamic. We are saying, okay, it's just domestic stuff. From that, it will not be teachers. It can even be men.
Exactly.
Because we don't know.
Even like the driver.
Yes.
The gate staff.
Yes. It starts from
teachers
there.
in school.
Yes.
Aunties, uncle. It's just if the person living with you is allowed to do this, anybody is allowed.
Anybody's allowed.
And if your child realizes that violence is the solution to every bad behavior, when she experiences it outside, she's not coming to you to report.
Yeah, she'll feel like
she's like, your mom supports it.
I'm getting what I deserve.
Yes, exactly.
And you know how she banged the door and almost hit. Next time, if I was that child, I'll make sure I bang it on your head.
Yeah, so that
I'll still collect as in I collected bits.
That's another thing.
Something.
Because we realized that even the beating they beat us, it was just we just used to hide and do the thing. Not that it was solving anything.
I used to do it thinking, is it not just beating? I'll collect beating. But I also do that thing I wanted to do.
The beat was too much for me to be saying I would not do it, because
I don't like rough play.
I know, right?
I would not like
my skin is too soft for that.
Beat us at home like that. Like I can't remember any instance of slapping or real beating at home. But school.
No, school was a different ballgame. Naming, shaming. You come last, they'll tell you to carry the chair of the person that came first. I'm telling you, to the front of assembly.
Cut grass. You know, we used to cut grass.
Oh my God. Yes, we used to cut grass.
Now.
We used to wash gutter.
In school, if you come,
wash gutter.
If you come and your hair is a bit too high, they'll use scissors and cut it anyhow, like wrap
yes,
up.
There was a time, as we were very scared, they'll be flogging your leg.
Do you remember teenagers when we start experimenting with makeup, lip gloss? Do you know that the teacher told us to scrub our lips on the wall?
Imagine.
Like this, we're scrubbing lips, scrub lip gloss.
You know that your lips are fresh.
Exfoliated.
But that's crazy. We actually went through a lot.
That's why we're trying to be different.
Yes. It doesn't make it right.
I remember one teacher.
A lot of Nigerians, will say, but we turned that right. No.
You didn't turn that right. That's why you're doing that kind
of thing.
You
are damaged.
That's why it's normal to you.
Damaged.
You're still scared. And you don't even know. Your damage is not even showing up in places you don't know.
Exactly.
Characters that you think they're good, but they're bad.
Exactly.
Because a lot of Nigerians say, after I turned out right.
You turned out right.
Go and talk to a therapist.
Somebody who cut you off in traffic, you start shouting. You come down, you this one.
Cutting off in traffic, you now come down, start
banging, start shouting.
You think you turned out right.
No, you did not. No. I remember one teacher that beat my sister in school, flogged her, and she injured the back of her leg. My mom came to fight in school. My mom came to fight in school. So I can't even imagine now. Please don't even try it, I beg.
And again, let's just emphasize that we're not excusing the child's behavior. We're not saying that the child was right, because I know now people will say
you don't want to discipline
2023. No, it's not that we're excusing bad behavior, but that punishment should fit the crime.
Exactly.
And that it's not you that's giving the punishment.
Yes.
You can even they say, okay, I'm taking tablets till mommy comes back. I'm going to tell mommy what you did.
Let's use teachers as example.
It's
like the
simple.
teachers in my kids' school. Those kids are naughty. When I mean they're naughty,
I cannot be a teacher.
15 naughty kids. In
I can't.
Imagine just dealing with them. So when they're not like that, time out. Kaito, go and stand in front of the class, face the wall. Kaito, they are going to play. No break time for you today. You sit down and do this work. They'll give you work to do. Why the kids are?
You can pick beans. You can be counting beans.
Every day you're slapping.
Yeah.
When will you stop?
With cane. You come late to school. You're not the one that brought yourself late to school, but you that receiving flogging.
Actually, most of people that this will flop because the parents are not paying
School fees.
Like when you go
The
home,
abuse culture in Nigeria is something else. Let's be real.
Let's stop normalizing it.
It's not normal, and it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay.
I discipline my children.
Trust me.
I can't even say what I do to my children.
Do you know me?
They'll be telling me that Jasmine is just a baby now. I say, you don't even.
Do you know? But do you know me? If they come and
just a baby.
Okay.
but do you know me?
Yesterday she told me I made to go to I made a pasta with shrimp and everything. She came, mommy, there's leaf inside. I don't want it. Spring onions. Mommy, there's no stew. I said, okay. Do you know what? If you don't eat this food, there's no food for you. Guess who finished the plate?
Imagine. So
but other people will beat this child that say she doesn't want. You are forcing her. You are spanking her. You are doing all of these things. Even sometimes when we were growing up, I was like, okay, maybe you have to see, there are ways that you can devise to actually get your children to do what you want apart from abuse.
Yeah,
you don't
exactly.
have to
And it
abuse
also
them.
makes them
You don't have to
nicer people.
Yes,
People, yes.
And do with other people the way that you're treating them. The bullies are you people. Your children are bully people. Are you people's children?
Exactly.
Because you bully them.
Yeah.
You bully them. Yes.
You bully them and they will bully other people.
They are just doing what they saw at home.
Exactly.
And what I was trying to say is that when my daughters or my helps come to report what my daughters did, I always address it. Like I don't let it slide. I don't even tolerate disrespect.
Yes.
I always address it, and I address it very well
in front of the helps too, so that they can
know.
see.
Yes,
that
so it's not that we don't discipline our children. It's just
you have to
know
say
your
that
boundaries.
I can't say what I do to my children.
Yeah.
I don't even talk one.
I
don't even talk one. Sometimes my eye alone.
As in but my children sometimes they used to ignore that eye, especially in public.
I'll be eyeing you.
You be eyeing me back. I'll say, it's like I tell my children that you think because we're outside, I'll not do. I'll be disgraced.
I have two kids that wants to give them eye. They behave. One that wants to eye him. You just pretend like he did not see you.
Thank you.
Finish that crime.
Yeah.
He will like, I'll take the punishment later.
Anyhow.
Wants to just give them. They will respect.
Yeah.
Every child is different. That's why please don't follow children with violence.
Exactly. I beg. All right.
Thanks for coming to our TED Talk.
Yes. Our podcast.
And thanks for coming, Soti.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, Soti Mama.
Yeah, we'll bring you back for other topics next time, okay?
But you have to be paying. My time is invaluable.
You guys, please drop a comment for Soti. Tell her thanks for being here.
Yeah.
How am I smiling lady?
Thank
you guys for having me. What are your thoughts in the comment section?
Yeah, let's
and we'll be sure to reply. I'll be there looking at
Okay,
it.
so to reply you people.
Yeah.
She reads every comment that
Yes.
she replies.
Oh my god. I'm going to reply. Bye guys.
Bye.